Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video is a full set of literally every single step that I do. So my clients come in, I've sanitised both our hands, and now I'm just pushing her cuticles back and scraping any skin off that nail plate with my brand new tool from Navy Pro Tools. This brand sent me a couple of things to try. They're a brand new brand. All the tools are made in Sheffield from Sheffield Steel. Honestly, I'm not paid to say this or anything like that. They just sent me these to try. This is the best cuticle pusher I've ever used. I've tried hundreds of different ones from all over the place, but you can see how much it's just scraping off the skin, pushing that cuticle back. And I'm not really applying much pressure. They are super sharp, so you do have to be careful when you're using it. But just look at all that skin that's coming off the nail. It's just amazing. Absolutely love it. And I'll leave a link to their website in the description box if you want to go and have a look at that. They're a bit more expensive than, you know, your cheaper tools, but they're so high quality. You get a warranty with them. They send you a little tea bag with them as well, a Yorkshire tea bag. The service is second to none. So give them a go. It's so worth it. And prep is key. It's the most important part. If your prep's not great, then your nails aren't going to last. So yes, go and check out Navy Pro Tools. And you can get 20% off your order using my discount code NAILCAB20. So then I come in with my cuticle nippers. These are some old ones. I've had them a while. I've ordered some off Navy Pro Tools, so I'll do a review on those when I get them. So yeah, just remove any excess cuticle, nipping it off. Obviously being very careful because nippers can be super sharp, so you don't want to cut your client. So then I'm using my 150 grit NSI Jura file. Just take that free edge down and then I just etch the nail plate, just using the bottom of the file, getting right into those corners. And you can see some excess skin is revealed. So I'll come back in and nip any little bits that come up like that. But yeah, just etch. Don't file sort of back and forward too much with your file. You're just wanting to etch the nail plate. So then I remove any dust with a super stiff brush, get all that dust off the nail, and then I dehydrate using acetone, just on a bit of kitchen roll. I find kitchen roll the best because it doesn't leave any little lint like marks or anything. So then I'm applying my CJP crystal tips using gripper glue, tiny bit of glue, and just applying the tip to the very end of the natural nail, holding it in place for a few seconds and then pressing down those wings. Then cut to your client's desired length, always holding the tip cutter blade away from your client. And then I come in with my stalk scissors just to take off those corners. My client today wants a sort of almond shape, so I'll cut them as though I'm going to do a coffin, and then I'll shape using my hand file. So I'm using my 150 grit file just to get that nice almond shape. And once I've filed all the nails like this, I didn't record this bit because I find it a bit difficult sometimes to pick the angle up on camera. So I'll file all the nails, blend in those wings, and then I turn my client's hand around to face me and just check them from that view as well to make sure they're nice and straight. And then again, remove all the dust and apply my CJP acid primer. Just blot on a tissue and then one dip in the bottle does one hand. And I'm then applying CJP crystal glass as a thin base layer using my big boy brush. So this nail is an ombre, so I'm applying coconut milk from CJP at the tip. Just push it down the nail a bit, don't worry about the tip too much, and then turn my brush around and get that fade in while it's still nice and wet. And then I'll pull that product down just to fill that tip area. And just keep smoothing over it. Again, making sure you've got that lovely flawless fade. You don't want a harsh line where your white ends. Just using my brush to neaten that up. And then I'm applying CJP Amor, tilting my client's finger down and getting my brush right behind that bead so it's nice and flush at the cuticle. And I fade one side up, push the other side into the cuticle and then fade up that side. And then just go over that whole nail, smoothing it and making sure that your blend is flawless. I absolutely love coconut milk and Amor together. It's my favourite combination for an ombre. And then once I'm happy with that, I'll cap in crystal glass. So just apply a bead at the cuticle, get it flush, and then just feather the top of that bead up the nail. I find that this creates the perfect apex. On this nail, I've dipped into crystal glass and then into the Glitter Fairy Rainbow Gold Shine Glitter. This is a triple glitter nail and I absolutely love this combination of glitters together. So just use the tip of my brush to move that around where I want it, and then come over the top with the Glitter Fairy Mirror Shards in Opalite. Just apply that over the fine glitter. Again, just using the tip of my brush to push those shards into where I want them. It can be a bit fiddly because it's not like glitter, it is like little pieces. And then I apply CJP Wonderland over the top, which is a pre-mixed glitter acrylic. And then I'll let that set a little bit before I cap. And this nail is just another ombre nail. This nail is a glitter fade nail, so I'm applying Amor at the cuticle, getting it nice and flush, and then blending the top of that bead up towards the tip. And then I'm applying those 3 same glitters again at the tip, but just fading them back instead of applying the whole nail. Then onto my usual filing technique, so just refining that shape, making sure it's nice and crisp. And then underneath, again, just making sure that's nice and sharp. Contouring my side wall, around my cuticle area, really tucking my file in, and then up the other side wall. And then come down the barrel of the nail, contouring from side to side. And once I've filed, I'll look down the barrel of the nail to make sure there's even product on both sides. There's no lumps or bumps or anything like that. Then once I'm happy, I just run over with my white block buffer to remove any scratches. So then remove all the dust again with my dusty brush and underneath the nail as well. And then wipe again over with acetone and apply my CJP Tack Free Top Gloss to all the nails and curing in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. Once it comes out of the lamp, just let it cool for a minute or so before you apply your cuticle oil. And here's your finished look. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it.